It's burrito night here on Jazzy Vegetarian. And wow, look at this fantastic spread. I've got some wonderful food in store for you today, like my black bean zucchini burritos. And we're gonna roll them up, fold the sides in, fold it over, and then just roll. And then these delightful little chocolatey cakes. And as you can see, I've got little bits of the walnuts and the dates and the coconut. Oh yeah, you're gonna wanna stay tuned for that. And our fantastic rice imposter. So I have one medium orange cauliflower that I'm using today. You can certainly use a white cauliflower and then it will look exactly like regular rice. It's all here today on Jazzy Vegetarian, so stay tuned.
Jazzy, you're gonna be healthy with the Jazzy Vegetarian. Jazzy, so snazzy. We're gonna cook something healthy and light. Jazzy, so snazzy.
So join me in the kitchen right now.
We're gonna cook something healthy and light. That's right.
On today's show, I'll prepare Mexican-style vegan weeknight fare. Black bean zucchini burritos get their zing from shredded zucchini and spicy salsa, topped with creamy almond creme fraiche. On the side, Laura's cauliflower rice makes a satisfying substitute for brown rice. For dessert, no-bake cinnamon chocolate pudding cakes are a chocolatey, velvety, and luscious mini confection. It's burrito night here on Jazzy Vegetarian, and what could be better for a casual weeknight meal than fantastic vegan burritos? And I have a couple of very jazzy-licious surprises in store for you with this one. For one, we're not going to use any vegan cheese. I've had a lot of emails requesting that we do recipes that do not have the vegan cheese, but what are we going to use in place of the cheese? You're going to have to stay tuned for that. But meanwhile, it's time for dessert. Yep, we're going to make our dessert first. And this dessert has a little bit of a Mexican flair because it's got some cinnamon in it. It's my no-bake cinnamon chocolate mousse pudding cakes. Yummy, yum, yum. This recipe is delicious. So let's just get started. What I'm going to start off with for the base of this crust is dates. Dates, you say, in a crust? How does that work? Well, basically what the dates are going to do is they're going to help to hold the crust together, and they're also going to give it a bit of sweetness. It's going to come together just like a regular dough. So the first thing we've got is 8 medjool dates. And of course, we have to pit our dates. Now, you can chop the dates up, or you can just kind of break them up with your hands like I'm doing here. Since I have 8 dates, I want to make sure that I lay 8 pits out on the counter so I don't get a pit in one of my dates that's going to mess up my dessert and, of course, mess up my blending appliance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got all the pits out of my dates. And wash off my hands. Now, all we need to do is put all the ingredients for our delicious crust into our blender container, and we're going to make our crust. And what we have is 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts, 1/2 cup of unsweetened, shredded, dried coconut, 1 tablespoon of pure maple syrup. That smells good already. And now we're going to add 8 medjool dates that we have pitted. Put it on our blender container, and here we go. We're gonna have to scrape it down a few times, but we're gonna blend this until it all comes together and it makes kind of a ball. It's gonna be very, very sticky dough, but it's going to kind of act almost like a traditional dough. Well, you'll see what I mean. We're gonna start it on low. Get all these ingredients incorporating together. There we go. Now we're going to turn it up a bit. All right, we're going to scrape it down a couple of times until the dough starts to come together in a ball. See, that's not quite together yet. Almost there. Just a little bit more. Using our tamper. I think that's good. Oh yeah, that's great. See how that's starting to hold together there? That's what we're looking for. We're gonna transfer it out into a bowl. It's real sticky, so it's gonna take you a minute to get out of your blender container. Beautiful. Now, once again, this is very sticky. So we're going to mold it together. And I just want to show you, look at that. It's coming together just like a traditional dough would. That's when you know you have the right consistency. And as you can see, I've got little bits of the walnuts and the dates and the coconut. That's what you're looking for. It's going to give a little bit of a crunch to this crust.